Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It is afternoon, not evening today. Welcome to Reality Hour. I am Eric Ascher. We are about to do our closing thoughts on America's Got Talent, and then these two are going to do a draft of Dancing with the Stars, a show which I will not watch, but may have opinions on their picks regardless. So, I'm Eric, as I said. I'm going to let. How are you guys doing? Grace and Adam, how are you? Competitive
I am ready. I am in high spirits, ready to be knocked down, as is tradition with Dancing with the Stars drafts. But I am here. It is.
We've only had
one. 2 times. I feel like.
No, you've only done one season.
Well, we've done other, drafts with Grace, and I'm not used to. I'm in like a slump, but I feel like this year, good feelings, good vibes. I feel like we're gonna do it. Grace, you're going down.
I mean, I should have worn the crown, but I feel okay. I don't feel as confident as I did last year, but it's kind of hard to not be confident when you're going up against somebody who the last 2 drafts was completely shut out of the final altogether.
Okay, way to rub it in.
We don't need that positive. We don't need that negative.
But we are going to start with some negativity, actually, because we're gonna open with the America's Got Talent recap. I mean, quick recap.
I didn't watch it. I just know who won.
Yeah, I broke it down into 6 points that I wanted to bring up.
Yeah, it was. This was a. This was a year.
Let me bring up my 6 points, and then I will go for my 6, and then you guys can add whatever you want to add if you want to add anything. Number 1, overall rating of the season, better than last season, but still really, really bad.
That's the thing. I don't think it was. It was bad, but it wasn't as bad as it's been. Like,
well, that's because you also watched it the smarter way this year. Okay, number 2, Brooke Simpson decimated the competition, and the fact that she came in 4th makes me think that a singer without a sob story is never going to win America's Got Talent again.
You're just realizing this now?
Let me continue.
At least it was Miley Cyrus's fault this time?
Okay. I'm sad that
Grace is out for blood.
I'm sad that she didn't get to do a new song for her duet on the results night, but instead did a reprise. Having said that, it was spectacular, and she was my winner this year. Point number 3, Josh Blue waited till the last minute to finally make me laugh in his final set on the show, and it should not have been enough to put him in 3rd place over Brooke. And I could go on lots of rants about how the judges treated Josh Blue this year, but I don't want to be that depressed right now. It was a mess, but Sophia literally did the exact definition of inspiration porn. Of the final 2, point number 4, Aiden would have been a much better winner than Dustin, both based on talent and based on story. But the talent part clearly doesn't matter anymore. But still, his story of like learning it in quarantine would have been made for a better winner story than Dustin, who's just a mediocre magician.
But he has a wife and children, and he loves them.
Okay.
That is the winning formula.
Shouldn't be.
We've known this since
season
2 of X Factor, I guess. Maybe even longer than that.
Point number 5. Highlights of the finale were seeing Taylor Williamson and Kenichi and Piff during Josh's video package, and Brooke's duet. Point number 6, we are not covering this show next year.
Nope.
What happened? Are you officially done, Eric?
No, I'm gonna watch it. I'm just not gonna do anything. But I mean, I'll probably do Powerless for MJ again if she wants me to. But I'm at the point where I'm just. I know you guys hate the show, and I don't want to torture either of you. And I don't really like.
Grace was the most into it, I felt, of the 3 of us.
No, I was most into it. I mean, I woke myself up to watch the results, and then I went back to sleep, and I was mad at myself for doing so. But yeah, awful season. I'm gonna put this up because I agree with 100%. Yep.
When was the last good season we had, Eric?
Season 13. Even that was, I mean, because Shinlim won.
What about you, Grace? What do you think?
I didn't watch that season, so I guess I'll have to take your word for it. I don't know. I've kind of been like just watching the show with blinders on for a while. Every year there's like one or two contestants I can get behind. Like I love Darcy still.
Yes.
I'm very happy she won. Other than that,
I was going to say, I think that the last good seasons were the two best seasons of the show that I've watched, ironically, were 2 seasons with the worst host, with Tyra. And that's our segue into Dancing with the Stars. So I'm going to. Did we decide who's going first? Did you all decide amongst yourselves, or we're doing a flip a coin?
I think, Eric, we need you to do the coin flip.
okay.
Okay, so you have to decide who wants head, who wants tails.
Grace, what do you want?
Tails.
All right.
Okay. Hey Siri, flip a coin. It's heads.
Damn it!
I don't even know what I'm calling my team this year. Team 3.
Team Hot Mess take 3. Third time's a charm. I don't know.
I don't even know at this point. Grace, do we know who the pairs are?
I do.
You know, are we talking about them here? Or?
Yeah. Did you want to unpack the cast before we start picking?
Yeah. So let's.
How about you go for the picking and unpack the cast in the same time?
Well, since I do want to include you in the discussion a little bit, Eric, was there anyone here on the list that who stood out or whose name you knew?
I'm going to save that until we start the draft.
Because I just want to say, on this list, I knew one person. 2-ish, I think. Like when I first saw the list, I was like, I know that person, and
it is a C-list cast, but that's what I've always.
I knew 7 of them,
7?
and I don't pay attention to the world.
Oh no, wait, I knew 2.
Okay.
2. So I get first pick.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
I was kind of hoping. Yeah, no, you know what? So, look, I don't know a lot of these people. I'm just kind of, in true me fashion, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to pick, first off, I'm going to go with Jojo Siwa. She was the first, one of the 2 names I knew when I saw the list. And I'm like, look, she's got a dancing history. She's got a huge, massive fan base. I think she's the biggest star on this list. And I think she could win. And that's why I'm going to pick her for my team. What do you think, Grace?
I'm very excited that we get a same-sex pairing. She's going to be paired with a female partner. And like you said, she has, like, the first TV show she was on was Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition. She's danced professionally. The big thing is a lot of her fans are entirely too young to watch Dancing with the Stars, so that's why I
would disagree. I would just say like maybe 2-3 years ago, but I feel like at this point now they are old enough. You know, like I feel now those kids, they would be, you know, the parents, they could make it like a show. I just don't think you should discount her fan base.
I'm not going to discount her. Plus, I think she has dancing chops, but I still think other people might have more valid credentials to win the show than she does. Also, if they show her mother on the show, I'm turning my TV off because that woman is a demon.
But Jojo is on my team. And do you think this was a good pick, Grace? Or
I do. Not who I was going for, so I'm super happy.
All right. Eric, do you have any... Should we throw it to you at any point in the show, or you'll just chime in if you have something to say?
I have thoughts, but I'm going to save them.
He's trying to be neutral.
But I will give my thoughts after you each go, and then I will give my thoughts.
All right. Well, I'm happy. I'm glad I got JoJo. I think I don't see her being cut anywhere before like the top 5 at the most.
Oh no.
So anyway, Grace, I believe it's your turn.
And I believe you know who I'm picking. My first pick is Sweeney Lee.
Yes, the Olympian.
Yes.
You kind of called this months ago, or was it like? Tell me the story here.
So I am a huge Olympics fan. Gymnastics is one of, if not my favorite Olympic sport to watch. And during trials, like I knew who Simone Biles was, but I knew who nobody else was because everyone else either retired or moved on or got injured. And Suni's movement on the floor was gorgeous. And I knew we were going to get an Olympian this season because I know how the show works. And she is the Olympian this season. She is the current all-around champion. Her movement on the floor is absolutely beautiful. Gymnasts always either win or come in fourth. So I'm hoping we get the former with her, especially since her partner has been in 3 out of the last 4 finales and still hasn't won.
I think it's a good pick. I don't know, though. Like, does she have the fan base? Like, that's, I think, could be the downfall. Maybe. And also she is currently going to school. Like, she just started college, so I think she might be like super busy. But also I know that gymnasts have like the work ethic of champions, and she is a champion. Don't know if she'll be the champion here. But yeah. All right. So back-to-back women picks.
Yes.
Great. Sorry, Eric. Any thoughts?
I don't think either of you have picked the winner yet. And that's all I'll say.
Really?
Really.
Are we talking pairing spoilers now? Because people are asking.
You can save those to the end.
I don't even know the I don't know.
You can discuss in the chat. That's fine.
I think who I'm going to go with, I have like 2 people I'm looking between. You know what? I heard some, I'm going to go with, well, when on America's Got Talent, there was one person on the judging team that I kind of thought was the best at some points. So I'm going to go with another person from that same group. I'm going to go with Melanie C, the Spice Girl dancer. Not dancer. She's everything.
Sporty Spice.
Right? Sporty Spice. Yeah, I'm going to go with her. I think she's dancing experience. She's got a name for herself. I feel like we get one of these every year or every season. The member of the group. We've gone through like the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Spice Girls.
If you count strictly, this
Fifth
is
Harmony.
the third Spice Girl who's been on the show.
Yeah. So
because Emma did the show in the UK, Mel B did the show here, and now we've got Melanie C.
Do you think this is a good pick, Grace? What are your thoughts on her?
I think she on paper is a good pick. She's a musician. She's very fit, like true to Sporty Spice name. Her partner is hopefully not going to ruin her like he's ruined everyone else that he's been paired with. So that's why she was lower on my list. But I still hold out hope for her.
Matthew's being a hater today. I don't even know what I did.
He's just on my side.
All right. Well, who's your next pick? Who are you going with?
All right. This is the Caitlin Bristow spot. So there's pressure. Do I go with the obvious or do I go with another one? Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3.
2.
You want?
All right. In that case, my next pick is Melora Harden.
Ooh. Tell me why.
Jan from The Office. Well, I found a video from Lindsay on YouTube, who was actually back on the show after having a baby. And she mentioned Melora's done Broadway. The Office has a huge fan base. It wasn't enough to take Kate Flannery over the top. But apparently Melora has moves. She's done Broadway before. She's an actress. She's going to have a fan base. Somehow I don't even think she's going to make the finale at this point, so I totally regret this. But solid. What are you going to do? This is the same point where I picked Alyssa Ray on Idol 2, and look what happened to that one.
I got to be honest. I haven't watched The Office. So what is her role in the show? Yeah. Eric's eyes just went... What?
I've only watched half the show, but Jan was Michael's boss and apparently love interest.
I feel like we've had a couple of people from The Office, though.
We had Kate Flannery 2 years ago. And she was actually pretty popular despite not being a great dancer. So she was kind of middle of the road. I hold out a little bit more hope for Melora. Plus, she's got the champ on her side.
All right. Well, is it my turn again now?
Yes.
Yep.
So I don't think this person could win, but I think he'll probably go far. And by the way, whoever said that we didn't pick it was Eric. Did the winner get picked yet?
No.
No.
Still no.
I know who he thinks is going to win.
I'm going to go with, I have no idea who this person is, honestly. Like, no idea. But I just saw some articles about him, like, very positively. So I'm going to go with him. I'm going to go with Cody Rigsby.
There's Eric's pick.
Who is this guy? I don't know, but I just heard a lot of
Eric
good things.
Because I don't know who he is either.
Okay, so my family is literally obsessed with this guy. And I think, Adam, you just picked the winner. I do.
Really?
I think he's going to win the show.
I don't know. No one knows who he is.
Oh, a lot.
Well,
and the people who know who he is, A, overlap perfectly with the show's demographic. B, they, yep, there we go. Matthew says Cody's my pick too.
We might have a shot here, Grace. I mean,
You have a really good shot at him, literally. So he's an up and comer. He has dancing experience. I mean, he was a backup dancer on tour apparently. And the people who like him are obsessed with him. And I know this because my entire family is obsessed with him. My mom and my sister and my dad, we have family dinners, and all they talk about is what Cody's latest workout was like on Peloton. So, genuine. I mean, I've never watched one of his workouts. I've never done a Peloton. Doesn't matter. I cannot understate enough how much of a threat he is to win the show.
I mean, I have no idea who this guy is. Like, I just
he's super flamboyant, and again, demographics for him and demographics for Dancing with the Stars. If there's a Venn diagram, it would be just one circle. So
what exactly does he do? Does he just do like workout videos?
Yep. He's a Peloton trainer. So, at the Peloton is a bike you buy and it has a screen on it, and you do workouts and classes with trainers. And he talks about his life. He talks about Disney. He's a very big fan of Disney, apparently, according to my mom. I've never done one of his workouts, and I know all this stuff about him because my parents never stopped talking about him. So, genuinely, yeah, I think he's going to win. So
yeah.
Congratulations, you stumbled ass backwards into a good pick.
I should have picked him before before the Spice Girl. I'm sorry to think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Grace, you're up.
Well, I'm going to pick Matthew's other pick. My third pick is Amanda Klutz.
Ooh, she was probably going to be my next pick.
And I say this with some hesitation. For one thing, I mean, she's a fitness instructor herself. She's done Broadway. She's been a Rockette. And I do like her pro. I will say also, if we get a most memorable year night this year, and because she is the widow of Nick Cordero, who died from a very long bout of COVID last summer. If we get a Viennese waltz to You Matter to Me or She Used to Be Mine, I am going to sob so hard. And this is coming from somebody who watched Coco last night.
I saw that tweet.
Yep.
No.
How did that night go, though? What happened?
What, last night watching Coco?
Yeah.
Same as it always goes. I bawled my eyes out.
Oh, man.
I love that movie so much. But no, I'm not sure if Amanda is going to have a huge fan base. I kind of figured that she and Melora would be going for the same target, and I kind of figured Melora might win. But I think Amanda might be a better dancer. Although the fact that she has worked with Carrie Ann Inaba before makes me slightly hesitant, but Artem dated her. So who knows?
All right, so is that another back-to-back pick? Eric, any other thoughts on our two choices?
I will say, I think these are your choice and Grace's choice in the third round. I think are the two strongest choices so far. So.
Well, from this point, I've kind of gotten the people I wanted on my team, so I'm
start hearing about having fun now.
Now is the time for them to really throw this away.
So I think, look, I know who I'm going to pick now. It's not a good pick. My pick is, I just think that I don't think this person can win. I just want to preface that. But I think going into the competition, there's going to be a lot going against this person. But if they can get over the first hump of it, I think they could go deep. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I'm afraid to say I know.
Yeah.
Not the person I want, so good. Go.
I'm going to go with Olivia Jade here because
oh, good.
I don't look. I don't think Grace, I don't think she can win. I don't think she's going to go. But I think if she gets over, like, coming in, I think of all the people here, most of the eyes are going to be on her. And I think she's going to have a lot of attention, publicity from the show. Everyone's going to be looking for her performance. I think she's going to have a lot of scrutiny, like, you know, everything that kind of is going to come along with it. But I think should she get over that hump and it stops and the narrative becomes about the dancing, I think she could go far.
Have you watched this show more than once?
I love.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
Comes about the dancing. That's so great.
Honestly, you have points. Like, I don't think she's going to be the worst dancer this season. She's the second youngest contestant. But and every year the controversial contestants make it further than they should, except for last season, if maybe. But honestly, here's the thing with Olivia. She shouldn't be there. For one thing, she's not even famous. Number two, she's garbage.
She does have a huge YouTube channel. Like, she was, before the controversy, she was like a big, I'm just digging a hole here, aren't I?
Yes, and keep digging it. I don't think she's going to be the worst dancer this season. Like I said, the controversial contestants, other than last season, always make it farther than they deserve to. But, like, when it becomes about the dancing, that's never going to happen. Because
what is your projected endpoint for her then? Like, where do you see this story end for her here on Dancing with the Stars?
Maybe as high as 6th in the Sean Spicer spot. I don't know.
That's not bad, though. Like, I think she could do it.
But Sean Spicer was also, like, he drew a lot of negative attention, but he did it in a cringy way. I don't think Olivia wants that. I don't think she wants to be the token joke act. I think Sean Spicer was all about that.
But yeah, Olivia Jade on my team. And I'm feeling pretty good so far. I got 4 of... I think I have a good team. But now...
It only takes 1 to win.
Grace. Yeah, this is an all-or-nothing draft. You know, you don't... No points, just win or lose.
Because everyone... I'm picking the last person who I think has even a small shot at winning, and my 4th pick is Matt James. The Bachelor.
I don't think we're going to get another Bachelor winner.
I mean, if we get 3 in a row, I will literally, like, I won't even wear the crown at that point. But honestly, he's athletic. He's very handsome. I think it could be decent for him. He'll be better than the last few Bachelors that have been on the show, because, like, even PETA knows this, and she's been paired with 2 Bachelors. She's not here this season, by the way. But she knows that, like, the guys from The Bachelor typically make it further than they deserve to. I mean, Grocery Store Joe made it to the semifinals, and he was one of the worst dancers that's ever been on the show. And I think Matt might actually be good. But who knows?
I don't know. There was, like... I just don't really know what to think of him going in, because I feel like with the Bachelor people, there's just a new season so often that people they come on the show and then the new season comes on and they're just out of sight and out of mind. Do you think he has a lot that he can, like, ride on going into the show?
Like I said, he's athletic. His partner's returning from taking a season off, so that's going to win some points, maybe. I don't really know what to think, but I hold out hope.
I just can't see people getting excited to vote for. Like, he's kind of.
And you think
just,
people might be excited to vote for your last pick?
No, but I feel like she will have more eyes on her. You know what I mean? Like, Matt, I feel could get lost in the shuffle. I feel like Olivia is not going to be lost in the shuffle. She's going to have
getting excited to vote for someone. No one's excited to vote for your last pick.
Except for trolls. You know, the people who want. I don't know. What do you want? I'm trying here, Eric.
I know.
Well, the next pick is the Carol Baskin spot, so
It is?
it's yours.
This is when I picked Carol Baskin.
Yes.
Dang. But there is no Carol Baskin here. Or like I already
Olivia Jade is the Carol Baskin.
So you know what? The Carol Baskin spot moves up one. So this is a new person I'm picking. Who should I go with? You know what? I'm gonna go with the person from American Idol. I'm gonna go with Jimmy Allen. For no other reason than he was on American Idol, and I don't know. Do American Idol contestants usually do well? We had Lauren. Who else was there?
Won.
Do you think Jimmy can win?
No, but who knows?
And what season was he on again?
10.
He
didn't even make the live shows.
No, he didn't even make live shows, I don't think.
Was he got like Green Mile or something?
Somewhere in Hollywood.
Yeah, but you know.
Or maybe Vegas. I don't know. Did they go to Vegas that year?
I think so.
I think, was it season 10 or season 11 was the first season with Vegas?
I think it was season 10.
Yeah, I'm looking this up.
Do you think Jimmy could win though, Grace?
I don't, but I mean, he could be okay. Plus, I don't know how powerful the country vote is on this show. Because there have been a lot of country singers, and a lot of them did decently, but like Lauren Elena had the dancing chops to justify her making it. Maybe not to the finale, but as far as she did. Kelly Pickler definitely deserved to win.
Well, I don't know. I think he look, we're down to the bottom like 7 or something. I feel like at this point
there's 6
the winner's probably I feel like the winner's probably been picked. So you know what? I think Jimmy Allen's a good pick. I think he'll go deep. I think he's kind of, if I had to predict, a mid-packer, but maybe he'll surprise. You know, we always get some surprise contestants.
Oh yeah, we do. That was the reason I picked Justina Machado, and it worked out fine.
All right, who are you going with?
I'm torn between 2. They're both men because there's 2 girls left.
Do you want me to pick a number again?
No, because we see how that worked out last time. I really don't want this couple, but I'm going to go with it. My 5th pick is Brian Austin Green.
Who is he?
He was on Beverly Hills 90210. He's also Sharna's boyfriend.
Are they paired?
Yes, and that's going to backfire. That's going to cause a lot of backlash for a lot of people, I think. Because they already have chemistry going in.
Yeah, that is kind of, you know.
I mean, it's not the first time this has happened. Julianne's last season, she was paired with her boyfriend, and they ended up not winning. They made it to like 5th or 6th. And I don't think Brian will come even close to winning. But apparently he's a family man, too, and that wins a lot of points with you on these shows. And he's pretty well known.
Seems kind of like nepotism.
So is picking bachelors every year, but I say this every year. If the show were on CBS, we'd have a bunch of Big Brother and Survivor alumni, and I'd roll my eyes just as hard at that.
Do you think Sharna talked him into it, or do you think he wanted to be on the show?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really have many notes about him, so.
Every year there's that contestant that I think nothing of, and they surprise me.
All right. My turn?
Yes.
Unless, Eric, do you have any thoughts?
No thoughts.
Look, at this point, it's going to get a little bit tougher, but I'm going to go with someone who, do I think this person can win? Maybe.
I don't think any of the 5 left can win.
I'm going to go with Christine Chiu from Bling Empire. I've never seen the show, but
neither have I.
I think of what's left on the board, I think she's got a non-zero chance, so I'm going to pick her.
Okay, well, I mean, that ties into the fact that she is already our season's first injury. She has a dislocated rib.
You could have said that ahead of time.
No,
that's not fair.
It's so much more fun that you found out after.
You don't even know what pairings are. Oh, she has dance training. There you go. There's a point in your favor.
Yeah, but she's injured.
She has a dislocated rib. There are worse things that can happen to you.
You tell me that now?
The whole reason this is fun is because she told you it now.
Follow these people on Twitter.
All right, your pick, Grace. Who are you going with?
All right. I picked this with a lot of regret. In the Bobby Bones spot, my next pick is The Miz.
Was he from Jersey Shore?
No, he was from the real world. And now he's a wrestler. But no, he's been doing a bunch of TikTok duets with Derek. And like I don't know if he's just trying to be goofy, but like so far he is on the right side of it. Now if he gets into Bobby Bones territory, we gonna have problems, but he won, so maybe it couldn't be the worst thing in the world.
I don't think he can. He's
I don't
gotta
think
like.
he can win either. I don't even think he'll make the finale.
But I think he'll go far. And I mean,
I think at this point we picked the entire Final Four.
You picked them a couple rounds ago.
Yeah, Matthew's right. The Miz could be a decent dark horse. He's already getting a lot of publicity from those weird TikToks. Even though TikTok is for little children and Dancing with the Stars is for 40-year-old women. And us.
I should say, by the way, one kind of note to make before we kind of continue with the draft. So there are 15 people cast on this season. Yes. So since we don't want Eric to leave here empty-handed, the last person on the draft pick is going to go to him. I feel like, honestly, we should have done it where he was the on our first pick, he got like a number 3 pick, and that was it.
That would have made it even more hilarious if you won. He could just like pop up like with his crown and be like, "Hey, people."
Eric is not amused.
No, I'm not, honestly, because I changed the rule yesterday. I said that I'm not picking a contestant, I'm picking a team, one of your teams.
So is there one contestant that's just not going to be picked then?
No.
We can do that. We can do it if you want to pick a team.
Just leave one out.
And that person goes to you, or no one gets that person, and
no one gets that
you
person.
Back a team.
And I back a team.
So you get the one and you back a team.
Sure.
But that seems because then what if your pick wins, and then
that's not going to happen.
You don't know that.
I know that, but let's go.
All right, my turn. Who? I think I know who I'm going to go with here.
I think I do too.
I think this person has a non-zero chance of winning also. So I'm going to go with Kenya Moore. I think she is... What? Why is Eric laughing?
Because Real Housewives no.
We've had Real Housewives on the show before, and they never make it very far.
Well, look, guys, look where we're at this point.
I mean, yes, but continue.
Yeah, I no idea who this person is, but maybe she'll get some votes. So, Grace, who are you going with?
I really don't want either of these two people. I think a case could be made for either one. Like, I was actually low-key hoping you would pick one of them so I could have the other one, and then Kenya would be left off. But for sheer athleticism, I'm going to go with Iman.
Yes. So what is his... What is
he's
he
a
known
professional
for?
basketball player, and basketball players are known for being horrible, but he's currently playing, so he's pretty young. He's pretty athletic. And Martin Cove is the oldest contestant this season by quite a bit, I believe. And that's a big part of why Iman gets bumped over the top for me.
So there are 3 people left on the board, right?
There's one.
Oh.
Martin's the last one left. So if Martin Cove wins this season, if the Karate Kid Sensei wins, Eric wins everything.
Eric, are you a Karate Kid fan?
Nope. And judging by like all the rankings I've seen, no one else has either. So yeah, I'm not winning this season based on that last pick. So
you don't know that. I mean,
honestly, never of you are gonna watch the show again if that happens. So
I say every year that I'm not going to watch the show again. I mean, I said after Bobby Bones won, I wasn't watching the show. I said after Ty Ty was hosting, I wasn't watching the show. I'm still here.
Okay.
Well, here's my question to you, Grace. Right now, who do you think are the 3 people with the best shot of winning?
Sweeney, Matt, and Cody.
Not JoJo?
I don't think JoJo has a shot at winning.
Neither do I.
Really?
I
You
don't.
guys are. I disagree. I think my team. Do I have to go with Team Hot Mess again? I feel like this year we
You
are.
can change your name. I change my name every season.
Yeah, we aren't much of a hot mess this year. We are Team
Axe
Renegades.
backwards into victory.
Team Accidental Victory.
Okay.
Are we actually going with that? Yes, we are. Okay.
All right. Then do I have to get a blanket and sunglasses for if I lose my team,
That's only if you get shut out 2 weeks before the finale.
or the week before last year?
I'll put it this way: never. You both are going to make the finale this year, at least.
Okay.
Who's? Wait, you have to tell us who you're backing, by the way.
I already said I think Cody's going to win, so I'm by default I'm on Team Adam.
So team
In
not
your
Adam
face,
is
Grace.
me now.
Yeah, and I think Matthew also has to pick a team. It's my team.
Matthew's on my team.
My team's pretty strong. I got to be on it.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. Out of here. What? Explain yourself. What is
He
Grace's
likes me more
team
than
have?
you.
Yeah, but my team has people.
My team has people.
But my team has better
Genuinely?
people.
I think Grace overall is going to have 2 people in the finale, and I think Adam's going to have 1.
It's a 4-person finale.
Oh, never mind then. See,
Should
see
be
that's
Cody.
how little I know about the show. And it's also how little I'm paying attention to Grace, because Grace told me before we started that we have a 4-person finale. And
Last season, I had all 4 of them. And
Not
my
happening this
pick was
year.
not one of them.
I think Cody and JoJo are locks for the finale. And I
So
think
it's 2-2.
you have 2 as well. I think it's be a 2 and 2 in the finale. So
Okay.
I really think JoJo can win. I think you guys are underestimating her. And I think you're also underestimating Olivia Jade after the first couple weeks.
okay.
All right.
Well,
That is our draft. If you watched along, show your support for me.
All right. Well, we know who the pros are, and I know who is paired with them, but I'm not going to say that. So this season, Keo and Peta are not coming back.
These
They're
people
not
in the
coming
chat are
back.
they're turning on me.
well, you got me at least.
Yeah.
Which doesn't matter because again, I never watched the show. I don't care. I don't know anything about it.
Grace has an army, but I have Eric. And in Eric, it's like in the Avengers. It's like they have an army, but we have Eric.
Oh God, I don't know when Disney Night is, or even if, we're getting one for sure. But like, if they start adding MCU songs in there, Adam is gonna be like so hyped for it.
What MCU songs would they do other than the theme?
Are there
I don't know.
MCU songs?
There's songs in those movies.
I'm sure there are, but anyway.
All right. So anyway, the pros for this season: no Keo, no Peta, because the show hates both of them.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't really like Peta. Also, like, I've heard different stories. I've heard that she refuses to get vaccinated. I've also heard that her husband, Max, is judging the Russian version of Dancing with the Stars, and somebody has to watch their child. And yes, strictly the masked AGT mix edits. We do this every week. Follow us on Twitter for updates. We'll talk about that at the end.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we'll be doing this weekly. You know, you gotta have something to talk about. You know,
All right.
the
So
well's
this
kind of
season's-
going dry until Idol in
Oh yeah,
February.
yeah. Well, Dancing
So-
with the Stars is here till Thanksgiving.
That's it. I feel like it goes.
Yeah, it usually ends the week of Thanksgiving.
That's
10,
8
11 weeks. 10 or 11.
I'm very bad at math. 11 weeks. So
I
then,
teach
are there like
math,
some
I can't count
doubles?
that. Last year we had 2 double eliminations. This year we're probably gonna have 3 because we started a week later because there's a football
Right.
game. All right. Anyway, pros for this season: we have Brandon, the return of new mom Lindsay,
I like
Alan,
Lindsay.
Sharna, Cheryl, the return of our other new mom Whitney, our champion
Whitney.
Artem, Val, Sasha, Jenna, Daniela, Pasha, Gleb, Emma, and Britt. And our troupe, we have the first 2 Latino pros, Sophia and Ezra, who've both been on So You Think You Can Dance, and that is all I know about them.
I can't believe Artem won. He's like never won. He's just kind of always been like the person that goes, I don't know, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th.
If that.
Yeah.
And also we have the first 3 themes. The first week is the first typical show, Nobody Goes Home. Second week, there is no...
I need a wig. I need my
Someone
wig.
is going home. And then third week, it's Britney night, because only a show with Tyra Banks as an executive producer would have a Britney Spears week. And as long as she's not a guest judge, I am totally fine with that.
I need a wig, like a blonde.
Oh, and Len is back. So it's Carrie Ann, Len, Derek, and Bruno.
I'm just excited for this to get started. I mean...
And I have the press release if you wanted to talk about it / sing the stupid songs.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Grace?
All right. So this is alphabetical by celebrity's last name. Jimmy is doing a tango to The Way I Are by Timbaland, which is a song I have not heard in a very long time.
Keep going.
Brian is doing a foxtrot to Skate by Bruno Mars, which I've never heard of.
Eric looks very enthused.
Eric has to go in like 5 minutes because he has family dinner tonight. But.
All right, wait. So keep going, Grace.
All right. Melanie C is of course doing a cha-cha to Wannabe.
If you wanna be. All right, keep going.
Christine is doing a tango to Glamorous by Fergie.
I don't know any of these songs, Eric.
I know that song and that song.
I don't want to be, but like everyone, like keep going.
Melora is doing a tango to Simply Irresistible by Robert Palmer.
Never heard of it.
Simply Irresistible. All right.
The best.
Not that one. Olivia is doing a salsa to Juice, which is mildly hilarious. Matt is doing a cha-cha to Give It To Me Baby by Rick James, which I've never heard of. Of course, we cannot have a Dancing with the Stars season without Pitbull showing up at some point. Amanda is doing a tango to Dance Again by J-Lo and Pitbull.
Oh, I have not heard that song. That takes me back.
Martin is
Wasn't
doing
one song where she says like "boom grenade" or something. Wasn't that like an American Idol, like during the finale performance she did?
No.
Is anyone in the chat?
No. Keep going.
Martin is of course doing a paso to You're the Best from the Karate Kid.
There's a lot of the best, but not the one best song that I know. By
Sweeney is doing a jive, which scares me, to Stay by the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber.
I like that song. That's fun. That's high energy. That's gonna be hard though. Like a first week.
Yeah, that's why I'm nervous. She has a jive and JoJo has a quick step. The Miz is doing a cha-cha to Butter by BTS.
Do you guys listen to any of BTS's music?
I know this song.
Is it good?
Some of it. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't encourage her. Don't encourage her.
Oh, come on. You think I'm hilarious too.
I'm teasing.
All right. I lost my spot. Kenya is doing a foxtrot to Kiss Me More by Doja Cat. I have heard this song before.
I've heard it.
Cody is doing a tango to Physical by Dua Lipa. If you don't know this song, I'm shutting my camera off. Iman is doing a jive to Hey Ya by Outkast.
Hey Ya. I like it. All right.
And last but certainly not least, JoJo is doing a quick step to Are You Gonna Be My Girl?
Hey. That's going to be fun. I think she's going to do great.
Yes. That's a good pick for her. She has a lot of energy.
Quick question. So JoJo her partner is going to be another girl, right?
Yes.
But JoJo is like really tall. Is this person also like... Right? Because that could be like a little bit...
She's 5'9". What the heck? No, her partner's not that tall, actually.
Do you think that could be a disadvantage?
Maybe. I am hoping that she at least makes it to Britney night because that would be so fun.
Yeah,
and she gets a jazz on Britney night because that's her thing.
JoJo, like, I want her to win. It's like, I just want someone tall. Doesn't matter who they are. But
how about Iman? He's tall. Thank you, Matthew.
I don't know, but yeah, that's pretty much. Anything else to go over?
The show starts tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We usually do Tuesday or Wednesday because I have prior commitments every other Monday, and I also have a full-time job, so we'll work it out.
All right. But yeah, Eric, any final thoughts?
See you all in the finale.
Well, you'll be trolling us in the comments, won't you?
Will there be any spontaneous appearances?
Probably not, but I'll see you all in the finale, definitely.
I can tell you he will come if my team gets shut out again, just to laugh.
Well, that's not going to happen. You're both going to be in the finale this year.
Maybe I'll mourn if I lose my – because last year I lost my first pick before he lost his, so maybe I'll mourn that.
All right. Well, who closes the show out? Is it?
I do, because because you guys can do it next time.
Okay.
Till next time. See y'all later. Bye.
Follow us on Twitter. There's our handles.
Oh yeah. Our handles are there. You know the drill.
Have you stuck around this long?
Links are in the notes. Bye, everybody.
Bye.